Yo, this is Anxiously Arting, and welcome to the 8th installment of my Speedpaint Character Yapping videos. This is video 8 out of the 9 I plan to make, so I only have one more character left, and then I can move on to other projects, which I have lots of ideas for. I just, should probably finish this project before I start another one, which is literally the only time I ever do something like that, because usually in my own life, I start a bajillion projects and never finish any of them. But here I am finishing this project with character number 8. And that character is my lovely Mateo Luna. I chose the name Mateo because I really like it. There's no other reason besides that. It kind of turns into a thing where all my characters in the beginning had more purposeful names, and then as you go on, there are more and more just names that I really like. Kona, Sovin, and Kate were my first characters, and their names are kind of more attuned to the story. And then you get all the way down here to Rory and Mateo, and I'm just like, I just like their names! As for Mateo's last name, I chose Luna because, again, I really like it, and that is moon in Spanish. I chose it because it feels very mysterious, and Mateo isn't really a mysterious character, but he can come across as mysterious, so it just seemed fitting. And then I was like, hey, it means moon, and their boyfriend is a werewolf. Get it? Huh? It's funny, right? Mateo's character and personality was kind of born from a desire to have more shy characters, I guess. Because I have Sovin, who's technically shy, but he's kind of the only one. All my other characters are a lot more bold and not shy. I mean, Sovin can be a little feisty at times, but Mateo is definitely more chill, and I love shy and chill characters. They make me so happy. So I wanted a character who is just more shy and nonchalant. Mateo's not a pushover, they're just a little quieter. But at the same time, as someone who in social situations can be perceived as very shy and who is not, I think there's no such thing as a shy character in every facet of the character, if that makes any sense. So I think Mateo definitely has his moments where he is more expressive. I'm coming to the conclusion now that Sovin is perceived as shy because he's anxious, and Mateo is just shy. So they're both shy in social situations, but of course, as anybody who is shy/anxious knows, when you're in situations with people you trust or are familiar with, you're not really anxious, you're just more yourself. Anyway, I spent much too much time on that topic. Similar to Rory, Mateo is technically 18, but his involvement in the story is around when he's 16. Their birthday is May 20th, just because they feel like a spring boy, and I mean B-O-I, not B-O-Y. Okay, and then of course my favorite part about Mateo is their design. I wanted to have a little bit of a feminine look, so he's got very soft features and more exaggerated, feminine lips, I guess. If I'm being honest, they're really just an exploration of gender and gender expression, which totally has nothing to do with my own experiences and feelings around gender expression. What? That's crazy! What I mean by this is he identifies as male/non-binary and has a very feminine appearance and dresses in what is labeled as very feminine. And I love it! They make me very, very happy. I love Mateo so much. Another design note, I gave them a small scattering of moles all over. I know they gross some people out, but I think it's cute. I also like that it contrasts very nicely with Rory's excessive freckles. As you can probably tell, Mateo among these last 3 characters is probably the one that needs the most work. I also haven't given him hobbies and such. I was thinking maybe a pianist, and now that I say that, I think musician Mateo would be kinda sick. As I said just a couple seconds ago, Mateo identifies as non-binary/male, and he is gay, and he's dating Rory Daniels. And then Mateo's song is Better Days by One Republic, because he is an optimist. So that is the lovely Mateo, and last, and finally, on this 9-part journey is Vivian Kobayashi, which I am super excited about because I love Vivian so much. She's so cute. I literally say that about every single character, so it means nothing. I'm just excited because Vivian's great, and yeah, I'm excited to draw her. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Yo, this is Anxiously Arting, and welcome to the Did a fan just turn on? Are you kidding me?